What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be attempting a maintenance fix on my car. I got a 30FF light, boost leak light from, I was driving home from college one day and I put the MHD scanner into my phone into the car and I was reading the codes. I'll throw the screenshot up on the screen now, but I was doing research on it and the code was a Vanos leak, and I have two Vanos solenoids right here in the car. I believe the top one is for the exhaust and the bottom one's for the intake. I may have that mixed up, but I'm pretty sure top is exhaust, bottom is intake, but I'll get back to that. But it's the code's telling me that my solenoids could be bad, so I'm gonna take them out, and I heard if you clean out the solenoids and put them back in, it's a temporary fix. So today I'm gonna attempt that. I'm gonna pull out both of the vinyl solenoids and see if that works for me. But first things first, I have to get rid of all of this up here and take off the valve cover. If you guys don't know how to do that, just refer back to either the cowl filter video or the catch can video. I do all that, but off camera right now, I'm gonna take off the cover and the whole cowl set up in the back. All right, so now we have the cover pulled off here and we have the cowl cover pulled off as well. So now we're going to come down here. It's pretty easy to get to. I'm gonna use a 10mm and I'm gonna work with one at a time. The first 10 mils up here, the second one's down here. I'm only gonna pull one solenoid off at a time to see how it happens. All right, let's see. Sorry. Yeah. All right, so here we have the 10mm bolt out. That should be the only thing holding in the solenoid. So now I should just be able to pull it right out. And right, keep in mind, I still have the sensor attached to the solenoid, bro. Let's see if I can pull out the solenoid.
Damn, 315, eh?
Yeah, 315, baby. Okay. We just have to be careful now, though, because there's O-rings on this, and you don't want them to drop. If they drop, it's not fun to get to. Look at that, freaking little N54 oily boy. Something light.
5W40.
So now that we have this, that's probably 5W30. Now to release a sensor, you just push this little metal pin. Yeah, I'll call it a pin. Thanks, Daddy Dipper.
No problem,
push that guy in.
Thank you.
No problem, bud.
And then we'll just push that guy in, and then yank the solenoid out. Here's this first solenoid. Like I said before, I'm only going to work one at a time. But now I have to see if the O-ring is still in there, because I don't think it's on here. We have one back here. I think there's another one that's supposed to be over here somewhere.
Looks like maybe probably here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It didn't fall, so that's good. So here we have the top solenoid. And as you can see, I just let it sit on the paper towel. A good amount of oil did come off it already. So now I went to the store real quick because I surprisingly didn't have any degreaser at home. So I got the engine degreaser here. I'm just going to spray the degreaser onto the solenoid, and then I'm going to clean it off with this shop microfiber towel. So here's like the first coat. So I'm gonna do it a couple more times off camera just to be better safe than sorry, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so now we have this all cleaned off. Now I have the air compressor all hooked up, and people were saying to blow out whatever grime was in here. So I'm just gonna take my little attachment here and just blow out whatever's here. We just blew all the gunk out of it. Now I'm gonna take it again with the microfiber one more time. Just dry it all off. Throw the O-ring back on too. And now I'm gonna throw it right back into the top solenoid spot. Now that's in, just pushed it in. Now all we're gonna have to do is put the 10mm back up top. All right, so now we have the top one all done. I'm gonna go to the bottom solenoid. Same steps again, just take the 10 mil and take the nut off. Right down there. We're gonna take that off and then while I'm gonna start cleaning it, I'll get right back to you guys. Damn.
And yo, one could be way dirtier than the other too.
Look at all that oil dripping down.
Want the rag?
Yeah, yo, grab the rag real quick. Yo, this bottom one is full of oil. No, it's not go, baby.
But it makes sense because when your turbos blew, that smoke.
Right, so before I pull it out all the way, I'm just gonna yank out the sensor again by pressing in that little pin right here.
That silver pin.
Pressing the silver pin, and then disconnect. Yo, show them. They're making too much noise over there. Damn, dog. Way too much noise.
What y'all doing, bro? Oh,
there we go. All right, we got it. Yeah, you're chilling though. All right, wow. Got this one out.
That one's way dirty in there.
Look at all the oil on this thing. Yo, could you get in there and see that? Show the hole. Look at all that oil. You know what that looks like? That's an oily solenoid right there. Look at all the oil dripping down. That's insane. All right, so same thing as before. I'm gonna hit this guy here with the degreaser, and I'm gonna spray it with the air compressor. Clean it out a little bit. All right, so after a good amount of cleaning, this is the bottom one now. It was hideous before. I sprayed it with the degreaser, I wiped it off, and then I used some pressurized air. Yo, boys! Show them real quick. Yo, I'm trying to shoot a video.
Oh, my bad.
I thought so. All right, so I cleaned it with the microfiber towel.
Yeah.
I pressurized it. I used pressurized air, cleaned it out, dried it. It looks a lot better than before. And I'm gonna throw it back in the car. All right, guys, it got very late. I finished this like maybe 2-3 hours ago, but we ran into problems doing the Genesis coilovers. But the two solenoids are back in place. I just cleared the code from my car, and I'm gonna swing it around the block once or twice and see if the code comes back on. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that cleaning the solenoids was good. So right now I'm gonna go in the car, turn it on, and swing it around the block, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, I just went for the test drive. I swung it around the block a couple times, did a few pulls, in the speed limit of course, and the light stayed off. Everything ran fine, it felt fine. The code, it's gone, not coming up. So the cleaning of the solenoids in the front, the two Vanos solenoids, it worked. At least in my case it did. But after I took off the solenoids in the front, I saw how oily they are. I'm like, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be surprised. So I cleaned them off. Remember the cleaning steps, I pulled them out. I sprayed it with the greaser, cleaned it off with a microfiber towel, and then put pressurized air in it to blow out all the leftover degreaser and whatever gunk was in there. But guys, it worked. I'm gonna show you my dash real quick. Chris is gonna pass the camera. Here we go. Ooh, can't hold the camera. There we go. Look at that, no check engine up here, and no service engine down here. Alright guys, so once again, that's it. No check engine. I'm happy. I saved myself a couple $100 not having to buy new solenoids, and it worked. The cleaning of the solenoids did work. If you guys have any questions about it, any of the codes, any of the lights, leave them in the comment section below. If this video helped you out, drop a thumbs up if you like to drop a thumbs up as well. And also, if you haven't already, drop a sub too. That helps me and my brother out. But that's it guys. We will see you in the next video. Peace.